All right, we're opening up our May 14, 2025 Clinton Parks and Recreation meeting. We're going to stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, first up is everyone got to review and accept the review the previous meeting minutes. Thank you. 4/16/25. Mackenzie sent them. Did you?
Yes.
Yeah, did you see them?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. I need a motion.
Motion to approve last month minutes.
Yeah.
I'll second it.
Okay, Joe, motion to approve, and Mike second. All in favor?
Aye.
One second. Okay. All right, reviewing, never mind. Carlisle Park is next on Parks and Rec. And I think the only issue we have is the benches, right?
Finding the placement for.
Okay, so I did send everyone a copy of the map she gave, and Mike responded about the two places I had put the benches, facing outward, looking downward. I don't know if you got it in front of you. So there's the fountain, and then it would be, I don't know if you can see right here, these two spots here. These two spots here. And then the donated one would be down at the bottom. Which way would that go? Facing out or facing
Probably
in?
facing in.
Facing in, okay. So Mike said he liked those spots. Anyone have, you can, discuss it before we make a motion to accept this.
I think those are good. I think
Fair
they're good
enough.
Spots.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think they're good spots. Those two facing towards each other.
Yeah. Make a motion, Mike.
Motion to approve the location so we can proceed with the work.
Okay, his motion
Second.
was made. Joe seconded, so the motion is to accept the places we just discussed for the three benches so Brian can pour the slabs. Was seconded by Joe. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, passed. Okay, and then department updates would be facilities and grounds update. I have that from Brian, right?
It was underneath the
Yeah.
Carlisle Park map.
I have this one here. He said, again, Carlisle Park has 45,000 remaining from the FY 24 warrant article. Revisit conversation for benches, which we just did. The lighting and location and quantity, he's doing that, isn't he? We don't have-
We submitted the lighting style that we were looking for
Okay.
to him.
But he's the one that's gonna pick the
I
location,
think
right?
you guys had,
Did we discuss it before?
you discussed it,
Yeah.
you said wherever he thought was going to be most efficient and easiest given
Okay.
the.
So we're all set with that, and then
budget.
waiting. Okay, it says waiting on a map for the placement of the benches so concrete slabs can be poured, which now we can go forward with that. Brian will be all set. And then Central Park, the stump on Walnut Street side is completed. The irrigation scheduled to be repaired on Chestnut Street is completed also. Last time it wasn't, so that's good. And the fountains plan to open up before Memorial Day. And hopefully that will be running good, and if not, they'll have time to get it fixed before Memorial Day.
The top is. This one.
And then Acre Park, Skate Park, nothing new to report there. Acre Park, nothing new to report. They're still addressing the landscape around the splash pad to reduce water buildup. They're adding a drainage and sod and waiting until fall of 2025. Don't want to delay the Memorial opening, and the splash pad is planning to open Memorial Day weekend if the weather allows for it. And then Depot Park, they're getting quotes for the sidewalk repairs. It's funding from the grant from Phil Duffy's office, which I think Phil came in and talked about that a while back, right? Long time.
It's been a long time in the
It has.
beginning, yeah.
But those sidewalks are gonna be repaired through his budget of a grant or whatever it was.
I believe he got a grant for it, and I think he's sharing the cost with the DPW,
Okay.
so.
And stump removed at the corner of Park by DPW facilities. Is that the one by the painting where it's sticking out?
The,
You know, by the box that was painted,
oh,
the utility
yes,
box?
yes,
So that stump is finally gonna be removed?
believe so.
Okay, I thought they were making it a chair or something, the way it was sticking out.
Yeah,
You know.
there's an idea.
Okay, and all parks/fields Memorial Day prep has started and irrigation water has been turned on all locations with the exception of the splash pad and fountain as we reviewed already. And then the next one is Parks and Rec update, which would be Mackenzie.
So for administrative updates, we have the recreation manager hiring where Patty and I completed the first round of screening and we're awaiting the second round of applicants from HR. Or next steps as he sees fit. There were over 100 applicants for that position, which is awesome, but I'm hoping we can get it along quickly. We have, I know I had previously brought it up at a meeting, but one of our counselors offered to paint a Parks and Rec mural on that wall the TV's on when you first enter. And she was asking if the board had any suggestions for things they'd like to see. If you guys want to think about it and shoot me an email she wants to start it next Friday.
All right, did she have any suggestions on what she wanted to do, what she thought would be?
Said that she's super excited to start it, but she's completely stumped on what to do.
Oh, okay.
So
And she wants to start it by
Does
next
she want to do
Friday.
like town landmark kind of thing?
that's kind of what I suggested, like the fountain and like things
like-
around town, but she wants specifics. So
Or like maybe like that, like on like Clinton Seal, you know, like that angle of town hall, something like that.
Yeah, I think it should include like,
Something like Fuller Field where
Yeah.
we're sitting right next to it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that would be nice. Oh, what about what about
Even
like a
just
baseball
The
diamond or
ticket,
something
yeah,
like that?
the
The ticket
baseball diamond, the
booth,
ticket
yeah.
booths.
so is it gonna be the whole wall?
I think she's gonna start smaller than that and just do like that where you first enter before the TV, and then if she wants to add on to it.
I like it. That's a really cool idea.
Yeah, I like that.
So seeing it's mainly a recreation building, so maybe we should just stick to the recreation part, like the fields and.
Yeah,
Yeah, it could be like a nice baseball diamond. Like
Yeah.
that looks like kind of like replicates Fuller Field.
yeah, definitely.
We get a picture of the old press box or something.
That's a good idea. And then if you guys think of anything else, feel free to send it.
Well, Central Park would also be a good,
True, yeah.
you know, because a lot of people use that of all ages.
Mhm.
It's
She can
used
do
for,
your logo,
That's a good idea.
what's that?
the logo.
Oh, yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, that didn't even cross my mind originally. Like when she was asking me today, I'm like, I don't know.
This logo here, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's super talented. She's done other murals.
Who is
before. It's Jordan Child.
Oh,
Why do I know her name?
Like if you did your big logo and then had those kind of like built into it,
Oh yeah,
like. So if they started with that and then had those kind of like intertwined,
that's a good idea to do like a whole like scene of it. Like yeah,
yeah. Like build it off. the whole-
yeah, it should be really cool. I'm excited.
Yeah,
okay.
And then for upcoming events and programs, we have the Sons Movie Night and Daughters Dance. Enrollment's low at the moment. I think it's because of the holiday weekend. It was just the only time we could really squeeze it in, given the field usage for over here with the movie night and prom. We didn't want to overlap. So looking forward to next year, we'll definitely make sure that it's not on a holiday weekend. Although I do anticipate that enrollment will increase next week because always the week before we get a ton of people. We have planned and then moved out an all ages dodgeball tournament, which will be cool. The weekend we originally were planning on doing it, the senior class is doing a fundraiser, so we didn't want to step on their toes. And I guess it's a kickball tournament, so that's kind of the same idea. But we're looking at July 19th or the 26th for that, and that'll be here at Fuller. And there will be 3 different divisions, so the youth division, teens, and then adults. The summer concert series, we had to revisit the lineup, but now everything is booked and advertising has begun. We had to order updated signage as well to be posted up at the park and then one in front of our building.
Why'd you have to re-look at it? Did someone back out?
Yes. So
We find someone to take this.
we
one?
did. Luckily, we had a whole bunch of people
Yeah.
interested. So
I mean, you added weeks, plus you had people knocking on your door, so that's pretty good.
yeah, exactly. So it should be good.
Okay.
So those will be Tuesdays from 6:30 to 8. We have opened registration for the townwide yard sale. So it's going to take place on July 12th. We extended it by an hour on the end of it, so it'll go until 2 rather than 1 this year by popular demand. Holiday Pops planning is underway, which I know it feels early for that, but we did book the talent this week. So that'll be December 6th, 2025, and we're moving it up so it's not as late, given that we're trying to have more of a family feel.
Yeah,
So I have the start time as doors opening at 4, concert begins at 5, and then everybody can be home at bed by 8. So planning for that is underway, and we're going to be looking for people to join that committee. Summer Discovery, Summer Playground, and Teen Adventure is underway as well. It's coming up super fast. We have our last interviews for hiring this week, so we should be fully wrapped up at the beginning of next week and ready to distribute paperwork.
how many new people do you have? Do you know?
I have 4
Oh, that's
new
not bad.
counselors. It's not bad.
Yeah,
I'm looking at hiring one more as like a sub, just in case people call out and things like that, just because we do have that increased enrollment. And it looks like we will be able to accommodate our wait lists that we've already accumulated for weeks 3, 5, and 7 in all
Oh,
age
good.
groups.
do those 4 get like an orientation?
Yes, we'll do an all staff orientation. We have 2 days at the end of the month or beginning of next month for CDR training for those who need it, going over day-to-day operations and just getting everyone familiarized.
Good.
And then new counselors are also paired with somebody who's returning so that they can get a feel for it. We also have seen teen enrollment is up for all weeks due to like the establishment of the teen leadership program, which is for 8th graders, and we tend to lose kids around 8th grade, but we opened it up to doing part-time CIT and part-time going on the field trips, and people seem to be super interested in that.
Oh, so they're kind of like part of the playground or the.
What'd you say, CIT?
Counselor and
Counselor
training.
and training. So they're the counselor and training for part of the day and then, or part of the week and
So
then.
they'll go down, and because we have the program split, they'll go down and be at the discovery program Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, they'll go on field trips. So they
So
kind of
that's
get
their
the balance. Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's good.
Yeah, I think
That's kind of a, yeah, good way of kind of getting them in.
Yeah, right. And so we've seen a lot more kids in that like 8th grade
Mhm.
than we have in the past, which is cool.
Good.
We have toddler shots soccer. So that's coming to that first session is coming to a close, and it was pretty successful. I really liked working with them as a vendor. And so we're looking to do another session with them on Saturday mornings over the summer. So that's for ages 2 to 5. And then we're also introducing summer instrument lessons for a local from a local college student who is she's studying classical music, I believe. She plays 4 different instruments, and she's going to do small group and individual lessons through us over the summer. She has a lot of availability too, so people can sign up for, I think it's like $15 an hour.
Is that posted now?
It's not posted yet. I have to get her Cory back and everything.
Okay.
But she's super excited about it, and I'm glad we're able to offer something a little bit more balanced too.
Yeah.
And then I think that's it for my updates.
All right. And that's it for Parks and Rec meeting. We can, all of the day, if someone would like to. adjourn.
Motion to adjourn?
I'll second.
Okay, Mike and Ryan seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
6:14. And. Oh, so Fullfield, we just put 6 o'clock on there to start, right? So we can go right into it. Okay. All right, we're opening up Fuller Field Commission meeting at 6:14 for May 14, 2025. Again, everyone had a chance to review the meeting minutes for 4/16/25. Anyone have any concerns? If not, make a motion to accept them.
I'll make a motion to accept.
All right, Brian made a motion, Joe second, all in favor?
Aye.
And updates, his facilities and grounds update, which is Brian, and he said that the main baseball field, nothing new to report. The restroom and concession repairs update, the water is turned on into the clubhouse, the restrooms, and the irrigation for the fields. And so that means the water's turned on. Are they using the bathrooms there? Because I see porta potties still out there.
Don't think the restrooms are open yet.
Okay, it's just the water's turned on. Future field house repairs with operating budget ongoing, heat and furnace repairs is gonna be ongoing. Interior and exterior painting, spring and summer of 2025. And new doors, locks for the restrooms will be going on. And then future improvements for FY 26 is gonna be the ticket booths, gonna paint and reinforce structures. Work discussed and finalizing the scope of it, the scoreboard, replace football scoreboard and get it operational. And the big diamond press box, new doors added by Neshoba's Facilities Department. And then irrigation and water has been turned on at this location. And that's it from Brian. Anything else to add? Do you have any?
I have no,
How's it going with Neshoba?
they're
That's
super
great.
easy to work with, yeah. I haven't seen any major scheduling issues at all.
No comment?
I did send over the invoice to them. I haven't heard back yet, but I only did that at the beginning of this time, so.
I did see Tanya and I asked her how it was going as well. And she said the same thing, that you guys were easy to work with and Brian was easy to work with.
Yeah, and their facilities department, I think, is doing a great job as
Yeah.
well, so.
Seem to be all connected, so that's good. Okay, well, that's it for Fuller Field.
Motion to adjourn.
Second?
All right, Joe made the motion to adjourn and Mike second, all in favor? Aye. 6:17.